Ray Winstone is one of our best-loved actors, both on screen and off. In his latest film role, he plays a small-town solicitor, Frank Horner, whose daughter Helen dies of a drug overdose.
A part which must have been particularly harrowing, as the part of Helen is played by Ray's daughter Lois.
I just wondered if you had any money for a reference book. It's only 115 and the other's 85 quid.
Well, books don't cost that much, do they? I mean, you signed William Shakespeare.
They do.
Well, can't you go to the library, babe?
Yeah, well, I don't know, there's a massive waiting list at the minute, so I'm not really sure. Don't know, there's these special coloured plates of costumes from museums all over the world.
Oh,
Come on, Dad, please.
Yeah, all right, OK.
Wicked.
Could it be a cheque?
No, I need cash. It says it needs cash. What?
No, it's
I ain't lying.
I know you're not, darling. It's all right. It's all right.
And Ray joins us now. Wow, because as the viewer looking in on that, you kind of get a little feeling of what's going on. You sort of know what she needs the money for and the rest of it. And obviously, as the father, you're completely none the wiser. This is your little princess.
I think that's why the film was made. Yeah, you know, Carl, who directed it and wrote it, has two daughters. We've been friends for many years, and I've got three daughters. And I guess it's the same with boys, you know. You're sending your kids out into the world, and it's that thing of letting them go. 99 times out of 100, everything's OK, you know, but there's that one time where it can all go wrong. And how you blame yourself, and how you feel on your own, really. You know?
He's a solicitor in a sort of small town in Wiltshire, so he's wrapped her up in love his whole life. He's taken care of her, and then, as you say, you know, she's off to university. He has no idea about this other side to her.
No.
But it plays to every nightmare from a family, from a father's point of view. I've got two girls. My eldest will be going to university next year.
Yeah.
And for you, and you've said, I'd do anything to protect my girls.
Yeah, well, you do, but what can you do when they go out into the big wide world? You know, and this is a big fear. You know, I think that's a parent's nightmare anyway. You know, whatever way you look at it. They get to a certain age and you want them out of the house, you want them married, and you want them, you know, because they're there, and, you know, girls are very independent anyway, you know. They love their dads, but they're very independent and that. But the minute they have gone, I'm speaking from my own experience, you know, you miss them, you want them back, you know. It's almost a film, at the end of this film, you could say, well, it never happened, actually. There's a moment where he shuts the door without giving too much away, where it could have been in that second in his mind where he shut the door, that all went through his head. You know, it depends how you want to look at a film, but it happens. We've seen it on the news. We've seen people, you know, kids found in rooms almost like Squatch, you know, where this has happened.
Yes, I remember that.
We had a responsibility of sticking very close to facts when we made this film, I think.
And the making of the film, you said it was a bit like guerrilla filming. It was a low-budget film, making it with a mate, Carl Hammond, who you've known for sort of 37 years. He used to be an actor. And how did he offer it to you? Because he sort of showed you the script without sort of asking you to do it.
I read the script early on because as a mate he showed me it, you know, and I thought it was wonderful. I thought it was great, but you don't say to him, well, who you got to play the part, because he might not want you to do it. And there was another actor who was going to play the part, a really fine actor as well, and he got a paying job, and you can understand that. You've got to pay the rent, you know. And then he was left, Carl, high and dry without an actor. So I said to him, well, you know, I'm Denard, and I said, would you like me to do it? And he went, yes, please.
And you filmed it in 11 days?
We filmed it in 11 days in Salisbury, and I forgot how beautiful Salisbury is. I hadn't been there since I was a kid, you know. SMOD and all that, they don't tell you about it, do they? So we kind of, I went down there and found a place that was absolutely stunning. Great place to film and all, you know.
And working with Lois, how was that? Because this is nothing new to you.
Well, no, I've worked with Lois before. We've done a film. I done Last Orders with Lois. She played my daughter. She was in a couple of scenes, and another film about prostitution we made for a charity. So really, working with your daughter is hard work.
Well, you work with Jamie on Vincent.
Well, I know, and it's hard work.
You say they bully you?
Yeah, they bully the life out of me, and you know, it's Dad, you don't do it like that, and you do it like this, but that's okay.
Well,
that's
telling
fine.
you how to do it.
Oh, please, I got to tell you, it's a nightmare. But it's the fact is, you sit there and on a film set, if you got a part, because everyone's professionals at what they do, you look after yourself, you know. But then when you got your kid there, you want them to be so good. You know, it's the same thing as the film, really. You want them to be okay. You want them, you know, you see, oh, you go, oh, no, don't do it like that. But the minute you tell them that, oh, there's murders, you know, don't tell me how to do it. I know what but I was so, you know, so proud of her in this film because she does it the way I like making films. You know, it's very natural and, you know, it doesn't look like she's acting, and it's great. She's coming on leaps and bounds.
So how did you feel when they both sort of wanted to get into the same field as you, really?
You know, it's my job is a great job if you're working. You know, it's like anything. And why wouldn't they? Why they've seen me do it all their lives, you know, and. So what do you want them to do? Get on a train 9 to 5 and go into the City of London and work there? You know, some people do that. Some people hate doing it every day. You know, I'm in a job that I like doing, and they've fallen in love with it too.
And very good.
If it comes up again, if either of their names come up on a script again, will you say yes? Of course, I'm happy to.
No. Yeah, of course. So I've just worked with Lois again. We just done a film. She actually got me the part in a film called Hot Potato.
Oh, that's handy.
Which was, yeah, she got me getting daddy work. So we done that out in Belgium and made a really good film.
This one is Louise Redknapp plays your wife.
Plays my wife,
she?
Yeah, which was fantastic. You know, great old actors in it, like Darren Nesbitt, you know, Cole Meany, and then we got little Jack Houston and all that. And I've worked with the whole family now, the Houstons, Angelica, Danny, and.
Well, the other one we should mention as well, because you've got London Boulevard, which is out a week today, and this is a proper gangster thriller. This one, isn't it? Colin Farrell and
we filmed
Keira
a lot of it
Knightley.
around here, funny enough.
I think we might have asked you to keep the noise down.
Yeah, I think so. There's a lot of guns going off and things like that.
But this is so. In a nutshell, this is you are the sort of the mob boss who gets his teeth into the bloke.
I'm the gangster.
Yeah.
You know, and Colin comes out of prison, and but I want him on the firm. I don't know for what reason. I probably half fancy him. You know.
Really?
I think there was a bit of that going on within the movie. So, yeah, and to bring him on board, and he doesn't want to know it, but he's a dangerous man, so I need him with me instead of him being against me. And then you've got Keira Knightley, who's fabulous in it, you know, and David Thewlis, Anna Friel, Ben Chapman.
What a great cast.
You know, it's great cast. I haven't actually seen the film yet, so I'm hoping to see it next week.
I just got, when you did that then, I got a bit of a shiver down my neck. It says, because I wanted him with me. I didn't want him out there, I wanted him with me. I thought,
oh, God, all right.
Sorry.
I didn't mean you, Phil.
No, look, I'll sign out. What do you need, boss? What do you need?
But it was actually great, because the director of it was Bill Monahan, who actually wrote The Departed, and he wrote Kingdom of Heaven. He's a great writer from Hollywood. He's a Boston boy, you know, who knows all that kind of gangster stuff, you know. And he came and directed his first film for us
with
here,
British dialogue, English-speaking
British
gangsters.
dialogue, you know, so it was, yeah.
Well, that's London
Boulevard.
Boulevard.
It's got a bit of class in it, I think, you know. It's got a little bit of a touch to it, yeah.
That's out a week today, but Fathers of Girls is out on Friday.
Yes.
And thank you very much for coming.
Oh, bless you.
Lovely to see you.
Thanks for talking about it.
Thank you very much.